Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune into the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. So yeah, we're gonna go over today. Getting pretty much ready for this week. I do want to go over a nice little watch list. I do already have a couple things that I'm looking forward to this week upcoming. But yes, we will pretty much get started. Yo, Alfredo, what's up, bro? Yeah, no worries. So yeah, 1 second here. I'm gonna pull up the other live stream and then yeah, tell the team that we're on live. So yeah, pretty much for today, watch list building for this week. All right, so 1 second here. Yes, sir, my guy. No worries. Good to see you all on this beautiful Sunday. All right, TikTok live now. All right. All right, so yes, let's go over what I'm looking at. All right, yes, let's go over the cues first. Of course, we are. Honestly, I do want to start fresh from this. For tomorrow, I get it. You know, on that higher time frame, nothing really is stopping us to the upside. We could end up, you know, getting a gap up, but I don't really trade like that, as you guys know. Yo, Sky Guy, good to see you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up to the live stream, man. Hope you're having a beautiful day. All right, so yes, let's go down to a possible 2 hour, 1 hour, maybe for tomorrow. This is what I can see. So yes, 1 hour charts. Honestly, doesn't look bad. 2 hour doesn't look terrible either, though. But yeah, nice little 1 hour. This is what I see. So same exact box before I deleted it, of course. We got this, you know, clear gap down below us. So yes, we do have this empty space. Not saying that we will get it as of Monday, but yeah, we'll have to see how this plays out. Eventually, this is something that I would like, from the 616 down to the 613. I get it, small move. But yeah, pretty decent. That's what I like there. Yo, Danny, what's up, bro? Honestly, I hope we do, because there's a few plays that I'm looking for on the upside, man. So we'll have to see how everything plays out. Yo, what's up, bro? Good to see you, bro. The news, tariffs are okay. Look at Tesla. Yep, got you. All right, so yeah, that is on the cues. Obviously, you know, we could end up, you know, still getting that continuation. All right, so Google. We'll take a look at Tesla. Obviously, yes, we all know that I love trading Tesla. All right, so Google first. We'll go over this. All right, so. And yeah, pretty much every single day in our Discord, same exact thing, same exact place. Obviously to this upside. Yeah, nothing stopping us to this upside. So chart-wise, there's literally no other candles. So we could end up same place. We could end up getting a gap up. Obviously, you know, I'm not going to just trade like that. Maybe to the downside, this is what I can see here. 1 second. Yo, Trey Room, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Yes, sir. Let's dominate. Good earnings this week. Want to see SOFI, dude? Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of opportunities this week, so I'm looking forward to it. So yes, right now just building a little watch list. Obviously, yes, I do like the cues for tomorrow. That's if we can get it. Google, what I can see, nothing stopping us to this upside. But I mean, if you want to go down to a lower time frame, this is something that I can see. So. Looks exactly like the cues. All right, so as of right now, yes, top, bottom all here. Right under us, we got empty space. So as you can see, this nice little gap right under us here. What, 259, 256? Not a bad move, actually. But yeah, we're stuck in this box right now, so I'm just looking for a break outside this Potter box into this empty space below us. And yes, the imbalance, that will be our first take profit. That's what I'm seeing there. Yo, Zach, Danny, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Really appreciate it. Simone, what's up? The video ready to make its move? Okay, yeah, we'll go over that too. And yeah, it actually did end up making its move. I think like what, the last hour. before market close. All right, so yeah, that's on Google. We already have that up. We'll go over it. Tesla, starting fresh on this. Obviously, you know, yes, there is this gap here that someday I would like to take that down, but we'll go over to a lower time frame and see what's up. So what's up? Let's say IWM, AMD. Okay, yeah, we'll go over all these trades. Pretty much just getting started. So yeah, no worries at all. So for Tesla, this is what I'm seeing here. All right. Maybe there could be a little gap here. All right, so yeah, I got it. All right, so it looks like we're trying to tap into this empty space below us. Could go down to this 425.21 area. So this is on a 2 hour. We'll go over a 1 hour too of what I'm looking at. On Tesla, yes, it looks like we got a nice little empty space move. So under that, around that 418.67 area, if we can get that nice break below, we have nice little gap here that doesn't look bad. So yeah, as you can see, yes, clear gap down here. This is what I would be targeting into. To this, hold on, let's stretch this out a bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Let me change the angle just a bit. My bad, guys. You probably can't even see it. But yeah, so that little empty space move there, if we can get that, doesn't look too bad. I do want to go over the upside too, so just give me one moment. So yeah, that's what I can see there. Under that 418, doesn't look too bad. Yo, Glock and sharing the live stream, barely appreciate it, man. So yes, above us, we do have a little bit of opportunity, I would say. So as for this 1 hour, yeah, I could see that. So I do like the downside. I definitely would end up trying that. So we did that on the little 2 hour chart. Upside, it looks like, yeah, we got some empty space here. So pretty much same exact thing that we target, that we pretty much aim for. Empty space. I would love a little bit more structure from nice top wall, bottom wall here. So hold on, let's change this song. I don't like this song here. So if we get a little bit of structure there, that definitely be that top wall, and then we get a break above. I'm looking for the next resistance. I don't see any until this 446. So this is what I'm targeting. Once we can break outside of our wall, it looks really good. So entry, exit, middle of the move. We have exactly what we want. That is on Tesla. So we'll have to see how things open up for tomorrow. May have to tweak some of these charts, which is, you know, perfectly fine. But yeah, I do like a few of these moves that look pretty good. So that is that. All right, so and then Nvidia here. Okay, so pretty much same exact thing here. What ended up happening? So yes, there's still a bigger move on this. He said, bro, Tesla will hit 600 a share if, dude, honestly, if Tesla decides to go up, I'm only going to play it chart wise. But yeah, it really doesn't matter to me. All right, so yes, for Nvidia here, we had this clear gap down, no consolidation, and as you can see, yeah, we ended up getting this break above. So this is a perfect example of a stop out re-entry here. Obviously, some of the members end up just holding it straight up. So we had the clear gap down here. We end up getting this break above this top level into this empty space. And then yeah, we ended up finally touching that move here into this 186. If we can continue higher, I do like that to that 188. So you can see a few of the members end up catching that one. Shout out to Robin, shout out to all the ladies there. Thanks again, Lee, for another home run by Lee and the Put Rose team. So yes, I'm Lee, and then the Put Rose. Many blessings to all the members of the Discord. Grateful for the guidance. So yeah, shout out Jesus, man. So yeah, it was a great nice little week. Shout out Fabi, she ended up catching that too as well. But yeah, I do want to see up to that 188.19, and then this is the next move. So if we can get to this box here, 188.92. We do have potential move to this upside. So only runners, if anything. But yeah, nice little fresh little move. Let's say if we end up gapping up. But that 189.60, we've got a nice little area that I wouldn't mind going into. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I do like it to the upside though. Downside, I guess there could be a little bit of downside if I wanted to go to maybe a lower time frame. So yeah, we can break that down too. So let's just say, boom, we just want to gap down. This could definitely be a box here, right under this 184.82. We could see this downside here. So yes, we do have that little empty space gap there. So right now, that's just what I'm seeing. Where obviously I have my imbalance at that. So I kind of want to get rid of this, but yeah, and focus on that 2-hour box that we had. But yeah, that was a nice little 1 hour that I can see if we end up dropping back into this box here. So that's on the video there. So that is on that 2-hour chart there. So more of the story, we hit that imbalance, we hit that first target. Do want to see that 188. He said you don't use fibs. No, not really. I'll be honest, maybe a couple channels here and there, but mainly I just use this box and this line. So literally how we catch all these plays, just this Potter box, and then boom, just these horizontal lines. That's it. You can see what we did on F, a couple of these trades there. F was a great one. You could see a couple of these other entries that we ended up having. Tesla, QQQ, doesn't matter. Just I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds ridiculous. Just literally a box and a line, and we wait for the entries. So yes, that's it. So how we call out all these plays, you can see what we did this week, or the week we ended up just having. Thank you, Put Bros, IWM. So we did this just from a box and a couple lines there. You can see from the Qs. One member made what, 500 there. Thank you at Put Bros. So Tesla call. So you can see how we pretty much call it out. We just wait for a break outside of our consolidation, and then yeah, we target into our empty space. Thank you at Put Bros. Well, one member made what, 500 bucks on that little play there. So yeah, we're focusing on that higher time frame pretty much, and that's it. So higher time frame. Was struggling before I was taught this PBS, thanks to chance to the mods, Put Bros. Without you guys, it would be possible. So you can see what one member did there. So what, 3K from that past week. So that was on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday the 22nd. All right, so yeah, so we'll keep on going though. But yeah, pretty much these boxes. That's it. Can I chart UNH? Yeah, no worries. And yes, if you have any requests, you want me to go over anything, now's the time to drop it in the comments. And if I didn't go over it, you can spam it. It's fine. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. But yes, the free chat is there. Alright, so yes, so keep going. AMD, okay, I'm pulling up all these other trades. INTC, I do like this, so I already have this pretty much written down. Looks like a, nice little day trade here. Possibly, maybe a possible swing, we'll see. But yes, over that 38.62. Empty space of that 41.34. So that's what I'm looking at there. So AMD, UNH. All right, we went over that. SOFI. Okay. All right, so SCRV. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll go over all these here. Do want to see where Amazon's going to be at this week too. See if there's any potential interest for that. Do want to go over. So we did pretty much all that. I want to see where also BA too. Yo, Sierra, what's up? Good to see you. Really appreciate you tuning back in. All right, so for AMD, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's just go ahead and do it. So we're at the 252 area. Like, yeah, there's literally no other words for this. As you can see, there's just nothing stopping us. So nothing at all. I don't really trade like that. Could we end up, going higher? We definitely could. But yeah, so we can also look at this downside movement here. So let's take a look. So yeah, just straight green candles on this. I can't really say anything. Let's take a look here. On the bright side, though, we did end up creating a lot of empty space that I wouldn't mind taking to this downside. But yeah, we'll have to see how this plays out. Obviously, I may have to, change this up a bit tomorrow. Just depends on how we open up, things of that sort. But this is what I'm seeing here. Nice top, bottom all there. So yes, we got some empty space below us on AMD. Not saying that we'll be getting this tomorrow. Not saying we won't though, but yeah, we got this clear gap up, no consolidation. This is what I would want to this downside. Under that 249 area, we can get that. Looks pretty decent. So yeah, that's on AMD. I do want to see how that will play out. Honestly, I'll write that down. So AMD, I did like the SMCI too. So those look like some sort of day trades maybe for tomorrow. We'll have to see. I do like the Qs though. Tesla, I'll definitely be interested in that. AMD. All right, cool. Yo, Sean, no worries, bro. So you want to see LLY? Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull that up. SMCI? Okay, cool. Got you. So SMCI, alright, cool. SOFI and UNH. Alright, so as for right now, let's take a look. Alright. I kinda wanna, start fresh on this. Let's look at a higher time frame and then yeah, we'll go down to a lower time frame. Nothing really stopping us on that higher time frame. What I can see is maybe on a lower time frame we do have a nice little move here. Let's see. Okay, I do see something. All right. Okay. 29 up to that. So I get it. This is not going to be the craziest move. So before you even say anything, I understand about this one. So I do see a little bit of empty space above us and below us. So above that 29.86 area, we can get above there. Could potentially see up to that 29.89. So I get it. Small move, nothing crazy on that. That's what I could see if we can hold that floor there and get that nice break above to the empty space. So you said this on Tuesday. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. All right, so PayPal. Okay. SCRV, SMCI. We did the Qs already. Now, okay. Got you. All right, so UNH. Let's take a look here. Yo, Glock, what's up, bro? UPS. Okay, maybe I should pull that up too. Alright, so UNH looks like, yes, we already broken into this empty space above us. I kind of want to start fresh on this. As for right now, so yes, each play inside of our Discord is going to be exactly the same. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for some empty space. I do possibly want to go to a 1 hour though. So yeah, I got it. So there's a box there. There's obviously going to be a box here. Boom. Nice top, bottom wall there. Wish there was a better bottom wall for this. I will be honest. But I do like this nice little top here. Right above us, we got empty space to that 368 area. So as of this second here, it's Sunday, so there's no entries. Obviously, it doesn't look bad though. So what I can say is, if we can get that nice gap up, doesn't look too bad. So yeah, it looks really good. So 365 into that empty space looks really good. So same moves pretty much every day. Same exact move. So Tesla, same thing. UNH, clear gap down. They look exactly the same. This is what I'm looking for. Looking for a break outside of our Potter box into the empty space. This is what I'm looking for. And yes, to hit all those targets pretty much. So as of right now, we're in the box. Do see us struggling to get over this cost space area. So do want to see that break into that empty space there. So basically same exact move. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So this, exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you. Over 500 on that. IWM, it was pretty much the same exact play, which led us to end up making some numbers on that. Was struggling before I was taught this. Boom, without you guys this wouldn't be possible. Two more profits to be made. So different members up, what, 3K just in that past week. Obviously I could scroll to a random time and look at something different. So I'll just scroll through and we'll see. So like, boom, this QQ play that we had. It doesn't matter. Same exact play, same exact entry. I want to show a chart where the charts are. DraftKings, clear gap down, same exact move. We break above our top wall, top level. Into the empty space we go. So that's kind of what the same move that I'm waiting for that. That looks really good. So, so each trade, same thing. NVIDIA, one member made what, 10K off that. 2K off that play. It was up what, 70K this month here. So yeah, you can pretty much see DraftKings, that same play. So yeah, UNH, I like it. 365, not too bad. When you empty space seems to be sub. When you say empty space, I'm assuming you mean volume sub. So when I say empty space, this is basically what I mean. So I guess you could call it fair value gaps. You could call it just a gap. So in other words, like, just for an example here. So this clear gap down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No green candles interfering. This is the empty space I'm referring to. So this is basically what I'm targeting once we break outside of our Potter box. So you can see once we break out, this is what I'm targeting. That move there. Yo, Russ, what's up? Do you have a discount code? So I think there's one still available. It's 30 put bro. It's 30 and then put bro. It's all caps. But yes, I also will be posting code this week too as well. Been getting a lot of DMs. But yes, that code is still up, I think. But yes, the link is in the bio. You can even join the free Discord if you'd like. So yes, everything's in the bio. Alright, so PayPal. Yes, PayPal, let's do it. So as of right now, let's take a look here. Alright. So this is what I like about PayPal. We're still above my original box here. Looks like did not mean to move it though. So it looks like we did create a little bit more consolidation. I still like this upside, so I do want to see if we can touch that 72.36 in that 75.14 area. I can see that we did end up creating another box here, so we would need to break above this what's it called, 71.01 area for us to potentially finish this empty space move. So so that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking at there. Are you modeling after Potter stocks and imbalances in your strategy, taking into consideration? So basically what I use, obviously, yes, shout out Potter stocks. Make sure you give them a follow, like, comment, hug, all that good stuff. But yeah, I know I traded it just a little bit differently. Obviously pretty much same exact concept. I do like, trading the punchbacks just a little bit lighter. But yes, I do like to focus on the empty space. And then obviously, yes, the box is going to be more important, at least for me. So just make sure to do your own research, not financial advice or anything. So this is just what I see. Obviously not saying it's right or anything. So yeah, please do your own research, of course. But yeah, I do like to target the imbalance and focus on the boxes, making sure I have the right points of contact for us to break outside of our walls. All right, so LLY. So yeah, just remember, guys, if you're in the live stream, whichever live stream you're in, this or YC, yes, just make sure to do your own research before doing anything, of course. All right, so that was on PayPal, SCRV. We want it to go over LLY. Alright, so we're going to pull that up as well. Also, got to pull up a couple other ones. TTD. Yo, George, what's up, bro? Or Jeffrey, my bad. He said, do you think Tesla shareholders package will be RZLV? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go over all these trades here. All right, SCRV. This is what I'm seeing here. So I still like this. I think I did this on a 1 hour chart, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, pretty much same thing. This is something that I do like here. Not a bad move. So this is something that's very clear to me. So I'm not going to change it pretty much. Clear gap down, no consolidation here. We do have empty space that is currently above us. So yes, above that 1618, obviously we can punch through this 1581. I do like this upside here into this empty space. So yes, I personally would like to see it up to that 1782 if we can get that nice little continuation. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that plays out. As for right now, we are Alright, so hold on 1 second here, 1 second. So yes, right under us too. Obviously this is not the craziest box. So yeah, nice top, bottom wall, decent bottom wall, not the best. So yes, right under that, looks good. Under that 1372. If we get that break, can see down to that 1317. So that's what I'm seeing here. Right now we're just in consolidation, so I'm personally not going to touch anything. Obviously not telling anyone to get into any plays either. So yes, that's pretty much it on SCRV. Let's take a look here. Also, 1 second. SCRV, also PLTR. PLTR has been doing pretty nice too as well. AMZN and AI. Okay, so we got LOY already pulled up pretty much. So AI. Alright, so AMZN, pretty much same thing here. We did have a very decent move on this. I kind of want to start fresh on this and have a nice he said, no worries, Blue Sea, man. Have a good one, bro. He said, there's no way you will compare to Wall Street. Dude, I don't want to compare to Wall Street. I'm just myself. Obviously, I'm not saying, I'm the best trader ever. I'm not going to claim that ever. But yeah, I just do what I see. Obviously, as long as I can hit my targets, that's enough for me. I don't need, the whole move. I just need a piece of the pie. And if I can hit my targets, that's cool. I mean, there's other people that, trade differently, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, what works for them, that's them. All right, so AMZN, this is what I'm seeing here. Doesn't look too bad. So yeah, we do got a pretty much that same box here. So yeah, we got a clear gap up that I could easily see. So above that 225, do want to see up to that 226.92. Not the craziest move, but yeah, still got a nice little empty space here on that 1 hour. We can also go to a higher time frame as well. So 1 second on that. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We got exactly what we want here. So yeah, I will be keeping an eye on this. Obviously, to the downside, pretty much, I do like this box as well. So under that 223, do want to see down. Personally, this is at 220.99, so it doesn't look too bad. So entry, exit, middle of the move, we got exactly what we want here, which doesn't look too bad. So as of this second, we are currently in this box on the higher time frame though. I do like this upside, so we'll have to see how this plays out. Obviously, we could end up finishing that move there. We got a lot of ways we could end up going up to, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Yes, I will be ready for this too as well. So there is another little move here that I'll be waiting for. So that's a little further away. Yo, cutie, what's up? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, Amazon looks good. So yeah, I'm keeping that on my my wish list. That's on my Amazon wish list, I guess. AMZN. we'll see how that plays out. All right, so okay, my bad. I got you guys. Circle. I think someone wants to see Circle too, so I think that's CRCL. Also AI. So yes. Okay, I think we already have AI already up to as well. So yeah, so Circle. This is what I see here. Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, I got you, Cal. Yeah, I got you, bro. So yeah, for Circle, this is what I see here. And it looks like we did end up finally getting this, Yo, Cutie, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it, guys and gals. My bad, guys. There's a lot of, spams in the comments, so got rid of them, no worries. Alright, so it looks like for this, yeah, we ended up having this empty space here, clear gap down, no consolidation. We ended up getting a nice break outside of our wall here, so above this 140.82. I would love to see us retest this top wall so we could potentially go into this empty space. So if we can get this continuation, I do want to see up to that 145. That's the imbalance, and then that 150.20. So yeah, that looks really good to me. Not too bad at all. Yeah, it looks really good. So it looks like we could have made a smaller box here on a lower time frame. So if for something new, I would. So yes, I'm not into this play. I just seen it now. Just seen that the box we broke out of. So if I were going to take this one, I do want to see outside of this 142.25. Yo, Yaz, what's up, bro? Good to see you, bro. All right, so yeah, that is on CRCL. So what is this? SCS AI, is that it? Hopefully this is it. We'll go over that. We'll go over LOY too as well. I got you all. So 1 second. I'm pretty sure I am waiting on this too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am. All right. Okay. We'll go over it, guys. No worries. Guys and gals, my bad. All right. Hold on. All right. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, cool. So for LOY, I do like it. So yes, there is currently both sides that I can easily see. Under us, yes, under this 787, I do like this downside here down to the 722.19. Above us, yes, we do have a little bit of nice little Potter box that is currently above us. Doesn't look too bad. So yes, I did see that 24-hour. I could use that 24-hour same box. Above on this 4-hour. Hold on, I gotta fix this I gotta fix this top here really quickly. Give me 1 second. So yeah, I do want to see above that 80 or 861. Sorry, up to this. Yeah, we get that 861 break up to that 895. Doesn't look too bad. All right, so yeah, it looks really good right now. Both ways we're in consolidation. Yes, we do have another little gap here that we could end up going into currently. So that's obviously another decent move. But yeah, that's what I could see on LOY. Those are the bigger moves that I could easily see. So yes, LOY, not a bad little play if we can end up getting that. So it doesn't look too terrible there. All right, yes, guys and gals, give me 1 second here. I'm going to get some more water. I'm literally out. I have no more. So yes, 1 second. Now's the time to drop your requests if I did not get to it. So by the time I'll get back, we'll go over pretty much everything else, finishing up this watch list. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. So yes, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Just make sure to do your own research before doing anything. All right, 1 second here, guys. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, I'm back. All right, so yeah, let's see what the damage is here. Let's see what the comments are. All right, so let's see. He said I stop and watch just because I seen LOI. All right, so BYND, we got a whole bunch of other plays we got to look at. Yo, Robin, what's up? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. So yeah, LOI does do its thing when there's a move for sure. Obviously, you know, yes, we do have that bigger box there. You know, we could go to even a lower time frame and, you know, even break it down a little bit more. But I do like, you know, that little move that that I can see. All right, so that was on LOI. So pretty much same exact concepts. All right, so SES AI. Let's take a look here. Hopefully this is the right one. Not C3, but yeah, let's take a look here. All right, so as of right now, SES AI, okay, yeah, I got it. I want to look at it on a higher time frame really quickly. So yes, I do see a little something here, nothing crazy, but yeah, I do see a nice little move. I do want to also look at this 1 hour too. Okay, yeah, the 4 hour looks the best to me. So yeah, pretty much same exact thing here. Clear gap down, no consolidation here. Right above us, we got a little bit of empty space. Above this 260. So yeah, this is not like a crazy move. So yeah, up to that 284. We get to pass that. We'll see that 323 area. So that's what I'm seeing there. It looks really good. All right, so that is on SES AI. Up to that. Riot. Did I misspot in the Qs? Yo, Cutie, what's up? 8MRC. Okay, hold on one second. I gotta pull up one more chart here. BYND as well. And then, yeah, hold on. So we did CRCL. Hold on. ARMC. Hopefully that's the right one too as well. Okay, cool. Or AMRC. Hold on, so my bad. I read that totally wrong. All right, so yeah, so look over BYND as well. So BYND we caught. Yeah, we ended up cashing the. Yeah, it was a crazy trade for this. It was a nice little day here. We'll go over pretty much everything. We caught a perfect entry on this. So this is the move that we saw here. Obviously, you can see it even in my post that I did end up posting this as well too. But we had this clear gap down of no consolidation. This is what I wanted to the upside, and we end up getting that break targeting to this upside here. You can see this was in hold on, where are we at? So yeah, you can see I told the members here, BYND, keep an eye on this. See where we pretty much were. So I went above that 310. Obviously we were punching through that box there, so I was very confident in that little play there. End of day, BYND Extreme Lotto. This could go higher. We ended up getting that break, going straight into that empty space. When was this? So this was last week. I want to see where we forgot what day it was though. I gotta go back. But where are we at? BYND. Alright, so yeah, you can see when the day we end up catching that, BYND that before, the aftermath, and we'll go over something new too as well on it. You see what one member did there. So yeah, nice couple 100% play on that. See another member there. Shout out to all the ladies that ended up catching that as well. So that was a beautiful entry as of now though. So yeah. So for BYND as of this second, I'm not gonna lie, we hit my targets. We went even, you know, further. You know, my final would have been that 605 area. Obviously, the only thing I could see for this second here is, yeah, on this weekly chart above this 1002, we have this clear empty space above us, which doesn't look too bad. Up to that 1160, I know we're a ways away. As of this second here, it looks like I'm actually gonna get rid of this. It may sound crazy though. Yeah, appreciate all the follows, appreciate all the likes too as well. Almost 10K likes. Yo, Hunter, what's up? Thanks for pulling up to the other chat. We got another box here. So this is why once my targets get hit, I get out and I have a good day. Maybe I could leave like a runner or so just to see if they'll keep running. But yeah, that's pretty much this whole standpoint with this. If we can get this continuation, we could see that 169 area and then potentially down to that 0.58. So that's what I can see there. That's on BYND. I personally wouldn't touch this until we can get some sort of better movement on it, or some better, you know, structure on it, and that's what I'll see. So I'm still in Ford. So exactly. So we'll go over Ford too. So Ford was a great one. This was a great move here. And so where was Ford at? So you can see only like a few of the members ended up posting. But yeah, over 125% there. Ford. Obviously, we haven't hit my final TP yet, so that 1421 will be that final there. You can see we end up cashing that, so that's PLTR. But clear gap down, no consolidation. We broke above this wall here. We were above for a couple weeks, but we end up getting that break into the empty space. So 1421, that's that final. We can get above there. Final stop could be that 1496. So that's what I can see. Doesn't look too bad. He said, so glad I took those January. Dude, man, it's crazy. It made a crazy move on it. I'm glad our targets ended up hitting. I did see that it did end up having a nice little drop. So I was just worried about the contracts, but we had a great push up. So pretty hyped about that. You have short squeeze callouts in Discord. So yes, I have in my Discord. Obviously, we have the regular setups, things of that sort. You can see how we post regular setups. And yes, day trades, obviously, in the live chart find. So I have another trade here, live chart finds. And if I really like something, but it could be, something a little bit out of the ordinary, then yes, I post it in here. I'll tell them keep an eye on this. I'll tell them what I want to do on this. Obviously, maybe a lotto, maybe something that I do like that isn't traded much often. But yeah, this could go higher, BYND. So yeah, we have pretty much all these plays here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, if they work, they work. Obviously, if I have to get stopped out of a play, I'll stop out of a play, which is perfectly fine. So I'm not going to say, oh, I win every trade, which is not true. Obviously, yes, we'll have to get stopped out. That's fine. Can always find a re-entry for plays. Do you set a stop loss in every trade? Not every single trade. There'll be some trades I'll let ride out. Obviously, there'll be some trades that maybe I'll have a mental stop, or if I can't watch the chart, then yeah, I'll set that stop loss for sure. Is ICC strategy lit? ICT? I don't. I'm the wrong guy to ask. So I don't know. I only use the Potter box, so yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so yes, let's keep on going here. So what? IPT, PANW, TTD. Okay, so yeah, let's go over TTD as well. For this, okay, so we're here. I think we did this on a 24-hour chart. So yes, 24-hour chart. This is what I can see here. It looks good. I have my alerts pretty much set on this. Obviously, we haven't gotten our entry yet, so there's just nothing that we can do as of now. Except for wait. So the thing that I'm waiting for on this is, yeah. So if this full move can happen, and if it can, do it correctly, it does look like a really decent move. So yeah, we got this clear gap down, no consolidation. So clear, beautiful gap down, no consolidation here. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of all this down here. So this is kind of irrelevant right now. So 1 second here. So actually, yes, I don't really have to write it down, but I'll write it down again just because it looks really decent. TTD. So yeah, above that 55.35. This is what I'm seeing to this upside. If we can get it, looks really good. Up to that 88.12, and then first target will be that 71.69. All right, so there is one though. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just give it out to the live chat if you're watching this. And no, I'm not saying to get in. Obviously, there's no entry. Not telling anyone to get into anything. Obviously, I'm just writing it down. I do want this trade sometime this week if we can get it. I have to check the contracts, things of that sort. But yeah, we got this clear gap down here. So all these red candles. We got some empty space above us. So I do like how we're pretty much touching this wall here. But yes, above that 53.77 looks good to me. Up to that 67.20. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I want to see how this week will go. If we stay in the box, if we stay in the range, obviously there's no entry. I'm not gonna, get into anything just because I want to. But yeah, it looks really good to me if we can get that continuation. So yeah, no entry on this. Obviously, yes, do your own research, not financial advice. All right, yeah, we will keep on going. One second here. Okay, I'm looking at a couple other trades. IPT, QQQ. All right, so we went over that. NUE. Okay, hold on one second here. So we did forward already too as well. Yeah, I think we already did the Q. So they have QQQ. To the upside, nothing really stopping us, so I can't really chart it out. It's not really how I trade. If you guys know. Guys and gals know by now. But to the downside, yeah, there is a little something that, I do like that I wouldn't mind taking if we can get it. So there is tons of empty space below us. I personally think we might end up, getting a continuation to the upside. So I'm not really in a rush to, get into puts. I do want to see how things play out. But yeah, under that 616, we do have empty space below us, which doesn't look too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. Yo, Working to Be Jobless, good to see you, bro. Man, shout out to Working to Be Jobless, man. He's been putting in the work. He's been catching those plays, man. So, man, shout out to all the members. But yeah, see, my guy's been working, especially on that IWM. He got it unlocked, bro. So, yeah, looking forward to a great week. It's going to be great. So, got a couple plays that I'm looking at. We'll keep on going though. Looking at a couple more plays as well. Plug Power 2. Okay, so I think that's just plug. All right, cool. So IPT, BA, we have BA pulled up. All right, cool. Let's see here. I will be honest, I don't really like the 1 week charts. So let's go down to a possible 4 hour. Maybe we can break it down on a 2 hour, 1 hour chart here. Okay, I'm going to be honest. The way, these charts are, I can't really chart. If, my life was on the line and I had to chart it, if I had to, whatever. But this is what I see, chart-wise. I personally won't trade it. But we do have some empty space here. But yeah, personally, I probably wouldn't take it just because I don't really see anything on the higher time frame or the lower. So that's what I see there. All right, so that's AMRC. All right, got you. Let's see here. AMRC. Okay, yeah. Let's go to a weekly chart here, and then we'll break it down. So pretty much the same exact drill. Okay. Actually, on the weekly chart, there is something here. He said, "Now my life would be." So yeah, I'm leaving that chart alone for sure. All right, so yeah, right here, this is what I see as well. So I do see the weekly chart. The weekly chart, there is some empty space. I do want to see if there's 24 hour. That looks good. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, there is. Yeah, looks good. Not too bad. So yes, there is a little move here that I can see, but this right here is what I'm mainly referring to. So AMRC, I might write that down. I just might. I get it. We're not close to it. I would have to do a little bit more research, especially on the contracts. I never looked at those, but yeah, we got some empty space right above us. Doesn't look too bad above this 5211 area. If we can get above there, do want to see up to that 5779. So not a bad chart actually. Just has a little bit of time for us to potentially get there. Yeah, looks really good. All right, so IREN, let's take a look here. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and break this down. So pretty much every single play in the Discord exactly the same. Maybe on a 4-hour, 2-hour, maybe even a 1-hour. Hold on, give me a second here. Okay, I do see something here. Give me 1 second. All right, yeah, I got it. So I kind of like the 1 hour a little bit better since it's better structured. So if I don't see anything on a higher time frame, we go down to a lower time frame, and then yeah, we'll break it down. What I can see here, yes, nice little box, 68 area. So yes, right above this 6481. If we can get this nice continuation, not too bad. So entry, exit, middle of the move, we have exactly what we want here. Not too bad. So that's on IREN. All right, so cool. So yeah, pretty nice plug. I think I'm waiting on this if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, so for plug, half looks good. All right, yeah, we'll take a look there as well. All right, so yeah, as of right now, yeah, plug look, I do like it. As of this second, we do got this empty space above us. So yes, this clear gap down here. Hold on, clear gap down here, no consolidation. Right above us, yeah, we got some empty space. So yeah, above that 473 area, we get this nice little continuation above. We got this empty space, looks good, up to that 601 area, so not too bad. So yeah, that's the move that I'm waiting for. Honestly, I do like trading plug when it has a move. For me, it's not terrible, but we'll have to see how things play out. As of right now, I personally wouldn't want to touch it though. All right, so that is on that. Can you sell about BA? Yo, Santos, what's up, bro? Yeah, I got you, man. So for BA, so yeah, we're pretty much at my end balance here. So I know a few members did end up getting in to this play here. We had a 2-hour break, so we ended up getting a nice break outside the wall here. We ended up getting a close at the end of the day back into the box, but yeah, the next day we ended up getting that break above. So my first TP has yet to be hit, so this is at 221. If we can get this continuation, obviously I would want to touch that 221.89, that 225.82. That'll be that final target there, which doesn't look too bad. So we'll have to see how that plays out. BA, I can see that it does love to play around. As you can see, yes, it's we broke above, right, and we started playing around here. Obviously, you know, if it does want to make the move, maybe a little bit more turbulence, and then possibly get that nice little push up. So yeah, that's what I can see there. That's on BA. All right, so PLTR, I'm not gonna lie, PLTR has been really good. So yes, we got this downside movement here, but I'll be honest, I feel like the past couple of days, well, not the weekend, of course, we've had the same move. So clear gap down, we break above the wall, we end up going in. So you can pretty much see that was a call out here. This may pop at open, be ready. We ended up getting that pop straight at open. So that was on Friday. I'm pretty sure, hold on, we've traded it like a few times off the same exact move. So give me 1 second here. I want to see. I think I posted it. So yeah, PLTR, same thing here. Clear gap down, no consolidation. Nice break above. So that was also on last week. Same exact move. Clear gap down, no consolidation into the empty space. So same thing here. Obviously, I kind of see a similar move here. So we'll go over it. So 1 second. And yes, let's change this song because I don't like that song. All right, so how do you know what expiration date to get when you're swinging? So William, so for me at least, and yes, just make sure you do your own research, of course, not financial advice, but for me, I at least grab a week or two out. If I'm swinging it on a 24-hour or daily chart, at least 1 or 2 weeks out. Maybe I can grab a little bit more time. But if it's like a play like Marvel on a weekly chart, I'm going to grab a few weeks for sure, like a little bit more than 1 or 2. It really just depends on the move. Obviously, there will be times where we swing trades on a 1 hour chart. So, like what we had DraftKings, I believe. So DraftKings, we swung it on a 1 hour. Obviously, sometimes I may get weekly, the end of the week contracts. Maybe I get, into the next week's as well. So 1 hour, it really just depends on the time frame that you're trading it on. So yes, we got. Okay, I'm gonna get. Actually, I don't want to get rid of it. All right, so. Okay, there's 2 moves that I see. I'm just gonna go ahead and map those out really quickly. 188. Please let it be decent. All right, so there's 2 possible outcomes here. Maybe on a. Hold on, I gotta do something for TikTok here. All right, so yeah, I do see that 4 hour. All right, so 4 hour, 24 hour. I do see the 1 hour. I do want to see if there's anything else on a higher time frame, which I don't think there is. Okay, I got it. So yeah, we're just gonna go back to this down to this 1 hour here. Obviously, yes, the downside we already have that established. What I would like there, if we can get that downside. Upside though, we do have. So this is not going to be the craziest move. Yo, Tyrone, what's up? So yeah, this is on TradingView. So TradingView is how I go over all of my analysis before I get into any trades. Maybe 6. So there's a move here. So pretty. I get it. Small move, nothing crazy. Obviously, is decent if you definitely catch that for sure. But pretty much looks exactly the same. So what? Clear gap down here, no consolidation. So yes, clear as day. We got some empty space above us. So as of no, I mean do that. So we're in consolidation right now. Nothing else. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, nothing else stopping us upside above that 185 area. If we end up getting that pop above, I do want to see that pop into that empty space here. So same exact thing. How we been calling it out. You see clear, literally the same move. Obviously, I'm not going to say it's gonna work out, it's gonna happen. But this is just what I would, that I'm gonna be waiting for too as well. So same thing there, clear gap there. So just a different level, pretty much. So yeah, not too bad. All right, so NUE, let's take a look here. I got you, my guy. Shout out to Kane. AMD, and then yeah, we can go over Tesla too as well. So we did BA. Yeah, we did BA already. So NUE, yeah, let's take a look. Maybe we go to the higher time frame. Yeah, okay, higher time frame. 20. Okay. 151, 152. All right, so I do want to see how these candlesticks will look on this. All right, so I already have something here. This is going to be a ways away, of course. But this is something that's just very clear to me, of course. So yeah, above that 176 area, if we can get it, that break above that wall, I do like to see that 190.90. That looks good. So that's a decent move. I get it. We're not close to that. So this is something that I would definitely look at for once we're there. But yeah, as of right now, on a lower time frame, we do have a little bit of empty space. It's just not as clear. not as clean, I would say, on that time frame. So maybe on a, yeah, it's just not as clear. That's just what I like there, to be honest. So it just looks like a whole bunch of chop. But yeah, above that, what, 176, I like that 190. We'll get that nice break. All right, so as of now for Tesla, yes, we got a couple little plays here that I can see. Yes, I get it. We got another little gap here that we could end up going into. We'll go over that. Obviously, under that 418 area, we got empty space to this downside to that 408. So that's if we want to drop. But yeah, right above us too as well. So yeah, we created another box. So yeah, this is a box to the upside and also the downside. So yeah, upside, we get this break above that 434. Want to see it's at 446. We break below that 432 area. I wouldn't mind taking that to that 425. So we got both sides. Honestly, yes, I may have to, you know, tweak a lot of charts tomorrow morning, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, I do see a lot of good, decent setups. Just gonna have to wait for them. So yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Relax, wait. It's not like a game. You know, we're gonna rush. Just gonna let the plays, you know, play out. So that's it. So AMD, yes. Nothing stopping us upside. We established that. So I mean, there's nothing I can really chart to the upside. But yeah, what I can say is we got a little downside move. If we can get this break below this 249.94 to this empty space below us. So that's just what I'm seeing there. That's on AMD, which doesn't look too bad. So yeah, we could end up gapping up tomorrow, which is perfectly fine. Same thing on SPY. Looks exactly like AMD. Empty space is down to this 673. So same trades, just like all of our, you know, plays in the Discord. Just gonna have to wait for them and see how things play out. So looks really good. So yeah, we did end up building a nice little watch list for today, guys and gals. So yes, I will be getting off now. Getting ready for this week. It's gonna be a great week. So I do want to see UPST doing a little something here this week too as well, if we can get it. But yeah, other than that, thank you all so much for tuning back in. If you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat. You can also join the VIP chat as well. If you don't want to join, no worries at all. I will be here for my free live stream tomorrow morning before markets open. So yes, I'll either see you inside the Discord or in my next live stream. So yes, have a blessed one. In Jesus' name, amen. See you all either in the Discord or tomorrow in the live stream. Have a blessed one, guys, in Jesus' name.